What's up, Keith Kelfist here. In this video I want to talk about an amazing book I read called The Gerson Therapy. If you or you know anybody who is struggling with cancer or maybe the beginning stages of cancer, there's a phenomenal book called The Gerson Therapy. Back in the late 1800s, early 1900s, there was a famous, amazing, unconditionally loving doctor named Dr. Gerson who started an institute, and he discovered that he could take stage 4 cancer patients who were literally on their deathbed, very sad, and actually reverse all of the symptoms of cancer and shrink tumors down to nil, to nothing, and completely restore their health 100%. In the book, he talks about how he was able to use organic, pressed, fresh, green, raw vegetable juices administered orally to the patients literally every 4 hours. I think it was an entire quart. Very expensive, very dedicated type of process, but non-stop wheatgrass, oatgrass, barley grass, alkaline foods, no sugars, no carbohydrates or sugar-based acidic products, no processed foods whatsoever, completely organic from the earth every 4 hours, and then also administering coffee enemas, organic coffee enemas, to open up the bile ducts and the liver ducts to flush out the toxins at high speed. Because if you start administering extremely healthy alkaline foods, the body's going to flush all the toxins, the cells are going to wake back up, and it's going to start wanting to eliminate through excretions all of the acidic excrements or fluids in the body that are now being neutralized or detoxified. And the only way to excrete that is through sweating, vomiting, going pee or going to the bathroom, you know what I mean. And if you let that stuff sit in the colon or the sigmoid colon, it's going to be reabsorbed through the lower intestine again, and then pumped back through the bloodstream like a vacuum, and the person's going to get sicker. So, not to digress into that too much, but there's this amazing process that he came up with where they literally claimed that they were able to cure patients. And forgive me if I'm wrong, they might not have said the word cure, but they were able to completely reverse these symptoms of cancer. So look up The Gerson Therapy. You can get it on audiobook on audible.com. You can get the actual book along with the pH Miracle by Dr. Robert Young. Phenomenal book. I got into this amazing business a few years back called the 7.2, the alkaline company, and I'm reading about the pH alkaline boosters and the greens and all the organic vegetable-based protein powders for the quinoa and the sprouts and the sprouted brown rice protein, and that was all great, and the stuff really worked, and it gave me a ton of energy, and I still drink it every day. It gives me a ton of energy. I love it. But I started getting into the Gerson Therapy and reading Dr. Young's pH Miracle and realizing, oh my God, I never knew how powerful this actually is. The sodium bicarbonate, how it just boosts the alkalinity levels and neutralizes the acidity. And this is extremely important when it comes to sick people who have cancer, because if you do test the blood of a cancer ridden patient or someone who's sick, well, not the blood, but the body fluids would be extremely acidic, and this is extremely dangerous. So if you got someone you love who's in the hospital leaving, they're not doing any of this. They're feeding them cheeseburgers, man. And it's really sad. I don't want to get into the whole political side of things, but to be aware of this and jump on the problem and turn it, be solution oriented immediately. So don't listen to me. I'm just kind of parroting back this phenomenal information I learned in The Gerson Therapy. And then again, you can listen on audiobooks while you're driving, while maybe you're working or whatever. Man, it's phenomenal. So, all right, I'm Keith Kelfist. Just want to spread some good news. And later.